Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the weekly recap of General Hospital for March. So we're doing this in two parts, even though you're going to hear it as one, March 2nd through 5th. And then we're going to do like a teeny tiny recap of March 6th, which actually I was thinking, if I don't get a chance to watch it, you should just tell me what happens on Friday.
Oh, that works. I can totally do that.
So we'll see what happens. We're recording Thursday night because I'm leaving at 5:30 in the morning to go to Nashville.
World?
To what?
Jet setting around the world.
An hour away, yeah, or like an hour time lapse. But it stinks because we're going to lose an hour of sleep on Sunday. So when I get home, I'm actually going to be 2 hours behind.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, well.
It'll be worth it, though.
Totally worth it. So I don't have a ton of notes on this week.
Everything kind of did run together, especially once I tried to keep them condensed together so we weren't all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I think it's pretty, self-explanatory this week.
What do you want to get started on?
My first note says Willow's not going to be in Wiley's life and that Chase was sweet, but he should not have gone to Sasha/Michael.
I can't decide.
I knew you were going to say that.
I really can't, though, because his intentions are absolutely there and everyone understands that.
Yes, I feel like it was very nice of him. Again, it came from the purest intention to go to them, but Willow's a big girl, and I don't think she's actually made up her mind yet, so he shouldn't be taking such a strong standpoint on what it is that he wants her to do until she's at least made up her mind. True. 6 months from now, if she's still saying absolutely no and they're harassing her to be in Wiley's life, then yeah, he should step in and, be a good boyfriend. But for right now, hold off, buddy. You're crossing lines.
Right. Like a week or two later, let's see what happens.
Exactly. She's so wishy-washy, understandably, but she needs time to process before she makes a final decision.
She needs to start grieving her son.
Yes.
And I get it because she says she loves Wiley still. So.
Right. And I think it helped this week because Michael said, I did grieve your son like he was mine.
And I said that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad that he brought it up to her so that she knew, he had a proper burial. People were sad over his loss. It wasn't like he was just a prop the way that she described Nell and Brad swapping them out.
Right. And he has a gravesite. She has a place that she can go visit him.
Yes.
In a matter of saying so.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to see how it plays out. I can't believe that Nell was dismissed.
That was ridiculous. And I know obviously Valentine helped lose the passports or whatever.
Of course.
But there was so much evidence. I don't think in a real court of law they would have dismissed the battery charge or whatever it was of her beating up Willow.
And it doesn't matter if she opened the door to her.
Right.
You could still come in my house and beat the crap out of me and you're still at fault.
Exactly. No, I invited that because I let you in the door. Right. That is not how it works.
Well, who was it? Well, and now we have a new prosecutor, but she's
right.
like, well, that's victim blaming.
Yes. At least she seemed decent, but I don't know who that is. I've never seen her. Craziness.
No, but it is nice to see that attorney back.
Yes, I love her. She was cute. And she plays that part so well to keep saying, allegedly. Don't forget it's allegedly. That was cute.
Yep.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I couldn't believe that Nell filed the custody order that quickly.
I know.
That was crazy.
And that she actually thinks she's going to.
Right. No court is giving her full custody.
No.
I don't know how they're going to do shared custody either, though, because she's just nuts.
I have no idea. I don't know where they're going with this.
I'm surprised they haven't just killed her, or if they don't just kill her. I'm assuming that's where we're going to have to end up, because I don't see a long-term storyline of them sharing custody. She was cute this week, hitting on Valentine though.
I wrote that. I was like, did she really just hit on Valentine?
And she wasn't even slick about it. She was like, so how's that single life working for you?
I just like his answer. Goodbye now.
Yes, exactly. At least he didn't entertain it, because that would have been,
Ugh.
No.
No.
No, that's our final ruling. No.
No. Not happening.
Right.
Have we ever heard Miguel mentioned?
I don't think we have. I would die if they brought him back.
But did you hear that this week?
First of all, I did. In fact, my notes say Miguel exclamation point because because I was so excited.
Amanda's had some beverages because we're recording on a Thursday night.
Maybe just one or two.
And not Sunday or Sunday afternoon.
Right.
I had some during the day. It was our award ceremony. So you've been celebrating tonight. I've been celebrating too. I just had a longer.
This was the first time that I saw my son since my birthday. So we were celebrating my birthday with him.
Man,
so,
you legit got a birthday week.
I did. I like it.
Thursday to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what's his face?
Miguel.
And Miguel called. And I'm like.
Yeah, I don't know what. I keep calling him producer dude in my notes. I don't know what his actual name is.
I did not write it down, and I know it.
I know if I heard it, I would know it. But yeah, I don't understand how he's representing Miguel though. He seems way too much of a slime ball to have that caliber of client.
Or Miguel wouldn't be. Well, maybe it's Miguel's label, and this guy is just under him.
Maybe
he doesn't know what's going on in between because I mean Lois worked with Miguel. Right. So she would have, and of course Brooklyn would, but then like Brooklyn would probably tell her mom, and then her mom would be like, to Miguel.
Right. Yeah, that was weird.
So I feel maybe like this guy is over Miguel, but my next line said, please do not bring him back and kill him.
No, do not bring him back and kill him. But he could show up at the nurse's ball or something. That would be okay.
That would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really good.
So since you mentioned people dying, are you going to talk about how angry you are? Did you cry?
I can't.
That was way too short of a time. Even if that's what the idea was, I can't believe he was only on like 2 weeks. And then they killed him off.
It's been almost a month.
It feels like two.
Because he came back like January 16th, 17th.
Was it that early? I thought it was until February, but it feels like only a few days. And then they're knocking him off already.
Well, we've only known that he was Trina's dad.
Right. Maybe that's where my thoughts are.
And his last words, though, were the best last words ever said. Man, I love that kid.
That was cute.
I was like, that's really good.
And it was sweet that she was going to get him his favorite candy.
But who likes malted milk balls?
I don't know. That I do not know.
They're not good.
No. She was like, I had to go down to the cafeteria to get these. And I'm like, yeah, that's because no one would stock every vending machine with this. They're gross.
We should ask our buddy if he actually really enjoys them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But the thing is according to all of his social media, he's gone.
But I don't know that I believe that, because he wouldn't put out there, oh yeah, I'll be back in 6 weeks or 6 months or whatever. And again, we're recording on a Thursday, so until we watch tomorrow, we don't know. But so far, there has not been a funeral. And what Mac was talking about when he brought the bottle to Jordan, he said, meet me at the wake later, which makes it seem like they're just going to have a couple beers to him and be done. And so that would make me think he's not really gone. If we get a funeral, then I'll be more convinced.
I don't know. But yeah, it's been really cute because he's taken video of Diamond, who's his dog. We didn't talk about that because he kept talking about Diamond on our, and I was like, oh, we forgot to say, oh yeah, by the way, that's his little dog. But Diamond's been sad.
Yes, those pictures are really cute of her reading the soap opera weekly or whatever.
Yeah.
And being sad. That was cute.
I mean, everything that he's saying is, yeah, guys, He's like, I'm thankful that I got to come back, but
I'm not ready to accept that yet.
no,
It's not.
I'm not at all.
Not ready.
I did like that we found out Trina's on the debate team, though.
Yes, that was cute.
That was great. You know, she might or he might not be able to make it to my debate, but he'll be able to make my track meet. I was like, that's really sweet. I
That
can
was,
see her doing that.
yes. And we finally got to find out who her mom was, but she was not very nice.
I'm not impressed.
No. First of all, she didn't seem actually sad. Like we've talked about before, we have complicated relationships with our kids' fathers, but if one of them died, we would be way more sad than that. And she was just kind of like, get your things, honey, let's go, like it's any other day.
Right. And there's being strong, but then there's that.
Yeah, she was not being strong. She was being cold.
Very icy.
Yes. And I know that Ava can be a jerk, but you could tell she was coming from a sincere place. She wasn't trying to make it all about Ava or, you know, put her down in any way. She was coming from, I sincerely love your daughter and I would like to do something for her. And she was nothing but nasty.
Yeah. And that's my daughter. And it's like, at least wait until like she's really crossed a boundary.
Exactly. She's
you
just
know,
like she was asking for your input of how can I help make this better for your daughter.
Which is what a friend does.
Exactly. She wasn't saying, I think Trina needs this, 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 and this. She was saying, let me help you. Just tell me what she needs.
Right.
So there was no, who acts like that? No, that was wrong.
No, I absolutely agree. I really don't know. I was not. And when Ava introduced herself, so first of all, let's keep in mind, how long has Trina been an intern?
Right. It's been
the first time
Christmas.
that we've met her.
Right.
But it's not like Ava went and said, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. It was nice to meet you. Or it's nice to see you. She's like, hi, I'm Ava. And that woman didn't even introduce herself. Who doesn't do that?
Yeah, she was like, I know. Well, why would we think that you know? Because we've never seen you before.
Right. You've had a daughter walking around Port Charles for years and you've been nowhere.
Exactly.
But at least they could have given the impression that like Ava had met her or.
Right. Like you picked Trina up once or twice from the studio or something. But no.
Or you stopped by and showed an interest in something that your daughter's doing.
Right. That would be very exciting, but no.
All we know is that her name is Dr. Robinson.
Right.
So if she's a doctor, does she work at GH? Why is Trina never saying that she's going to meet her mom? I didn't look up because I know that Trina has mentioned her mom before and she's mentioned like different shifts and stuff, but I don't think that she's ever.
I didn't look it up either, but for consistency, I hope that they have her working at Mercy or one of the other hospitals, because if you throw her into GH, that doesn't make any sense. We should have seen her one of the hundreds of times that we've seen something happen in GH, or her at least mention, oh yeah, I'll come with you, Cam, because my mom's working too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope that they do something good with that character, but from this little bit that I saw her today, I'm not impressed.
No, not at all. But then I can't figure out what's going to go on. So Jordan's trying to give her resignation, but Curtis is 1,000% right that if she does that.
Which I can't believe that she was stupid enough to put that in writing, because now, even if she doesn't resign, 3 weeks from now, someone's going to find that piece of paper and it's going to blow everything up.
Or they find it on her computer because that stuff does not go away.
Exactly. So I can't believe she was that stupid. I'm over Jordan. I said it last week.
I know.
I'm still so over Jordan. For her to sit there and speak so condescendingly to Sunny like she was better than him, no. You made up false evidence, which is why this whole case is coming, or this whole guy is coming after everyone now. So
you're no 3 people are now dead because of it.
Right.
And granted, all the other 3 did not deserve to die. All 4 of them were in on it together, but
yeah,
it's still the circumstances around why this guy is mad.
Exactly.
I did not understand why Curtis was evading when Jason asked him, what does he have on her? Like, forgetting that Curtis and Sam had a private investigation business together, so they have access to a PI and Spinelli.
Right.
He knows they're going to find it. So
yeah, exactly.
Just tell them.
Maybe he just didn't want to mention it because Jordan was already mad enough at him that he didn't want to be able to say, oh yeah, I told them that too. Which
Jordan's
is stupid.
out of the world right now, though.
Right. Because she knows she's wrong. I understand not wanting to work with a criminal, but there's no other way around this at this point.
Right.
And Sonny's not as bad as the Cyrus guy, so pick the lesser of two evils and move on.
Right.
Don't you hate when you're listening to a great podcast and suddenly you're interrupted by an ad? I know! Thank goodness Stitcher lets us listen to our favorite podcasts like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, and many more ad-free for only $4.99 a month or $34.99 a year. Go to Stitcher.com/premium to sign up today. Use promo code PEER54 for 1 month free on us.
Sonny and Mac were cute this week, though.
They were
Their
so
little
cute.
exchanges.
Yes. By the way, I do not miss our conversations. That was cute.
Neither do I.
Very cute. Not happy with Anna this week because why in the heck is she discussing stuff with Peter that's none of his business and obviously confidential since it came from WSB?
I think she was trying to get it out of him. I think
Really?
she was trying to, I think she was trying to trick him and get him to not spill everything, but I think that she was trying to catch him.
Oh, see, I took it as she just is way too comfortable with him and was having a conversation she shouldn't have been having.
Okay. I do think it's interesting that now we're going after Obrecht. Is that
right?
something that Peter changed the information, or?
How did Anna even know that Obrecht was at the courthouse? She stormed in there after the conversation between Obrecht and Nell. How did you know that's where she was? Because nothing indicated that she should be there.
Another excellent question.
That annoys me when they know magic things that they shouldn't know. She didn't talk to anyone. If she would have ran into Spinelli in between time and it would have showed that, okay, then I see where you're going. But she just happened to know
Carly,
courthouse,
because Carly
right?
saw Obrecht at the courthouse, and so
And I was annoyed with Carly this week because she listens in on conversations all the time. And today was the day that she chose to just leave the courthouse and let them have their conversation.
Yeah, that's true. We could have used her being nosy.
Exactly.
Maybe she was just so annoyed that she just had to leave.
Maybe. I can understand that. Nell was on my last nerve, so I could understand Carly's feelings of that also. But I don't know. I thought it was funny that Obrecht went to talk to Nell and then said, oh yeah, you're not going to turn me in because then you implicate yourself. It was kind of a useless conversation.
Right. No, absolutely.
I don't know. We'll see where that goes.
Although, could it be, we already know though that Peter has done bad things, because not my first thought, but eventually I got to, maybe Liesl set Peter up because she didn't want him with Maxie to begin with.
Oh.
But we've seen Peter do the things.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's too much backstory with all that we don't know yet to kind of decode it, because Obrecht's shady, Peter's shady, Maxie's just stupid at this point because she believes everything.
She's not stupid. She's in love. Same
Love
thing sometimes.
She's stupid, exactly.
No, but I mean, I thought it was odd that Liesl was she was really working on that truce with Peter.
Yeah, it was a little too much.
But if you really have that moment in your life when you're like, okay, I really have to change things, I could see her going and being like, okay, I'm never going to like you, but I have to accept that you're in my life because I love Maxie, I love James, they love you, you're not going anywhere.
Maybe. I feel like that was the last person I would go to. There's a lot of other people she should be making amends to first. So that kind of was jumping the gun. But we'll see. I don't know. Don't know. Julian was kind of useless this week with him threatening. I have it down as recording guy because I can't remember his name. But he threatened him and then was kind of like, oh,
Link,
come over.
Link.
Link, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. He threatened Link, and then Link was kind of like, yeah, no, I don't care. And it didn't really go anywhere from there.
Right.
And why didn't Brooklyn tell Olivia? She was dancing around that topic so much. Just tell her what he wants. Who cares?
Well, and now Olivia's going to get blamed when she does it because Olivia told her to. without knowing exactly what it was.
Which was dumb of Olivia. I feel like she doesn't usually give that kind of advice either. She's very thorough.
Well, especially where he had been sexually harassing her. So it's not like he could, and Brooklyn did say it's nothing like that, but
Right.
at the same time, it's obviously something substantial that's tearing at her.
Yeah. No, I thought that was weird that she wouldn't just tell her, especially because she had the paperwork right there, just to be like, here, look at this, and tell me your thoughts.
Well, and who carries around recording contracts down on the docks when you don't know what you're meeting this guy for?
Everybody feels totally
I know they're in your
natural.
back pocket, but
That's where I carry all my important papers. What are you talking about?
right in your back pocket.
Uh-huh. Anything else that you have?
One last thing.
Okay.
What happened to no alcohol for Sam?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Good catch.
Yep. After Molly said much needed wine, and I sat there and I was like, okay, is Sam allowed to be around it? Like, can she be at a table with
Right, at a
someone having
restaurant
some?
sense. Yeah.
And there were 2 glasses.
There were 2 glasses. That was a good catch. Good job.
Thanks.
I saw it, but it didn't register with me.
So it's like, I guess she's just going all in.
Right? It's just like, we found a burner phone. Now I don't have to listen to any of the rules. It's all up for grabs.
Well, she didn't even know about the burner phone at first.
True.
So she was
feel like she wasn't listening anyway.
No.
So do you think that something bad actually happened to TJ? It's taken them a while to figure out that he's not where he should be.
Okay, we just got a message from Riel asking how we are.
I
Sorry.
love him. Let's tell him we're still crying over his death.
Still upset you're dead.
Where should we send the memorial flowers?
Okay, yes, you asked about TJ.
Yeah.
I mean, could someone have kidnapped him and we didn't?
When?
Didn't they kill all the guys last week?
No, that one guy got away, remember?
Okay, so
on
maybe
Monday,
TJ got kidnapped, but he got kidnapped a couple years ago by a gangster.
him and Cameron can start a support group.
What would it be called?
Multi-kidnapping.
What was it?
Multi-kidnapping victims.
MMB.
That sounds like a record label, not a support group.
It's MKV, not MMB. Where did I get the M?
I don't know. You can edit that out.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah, because who was he kidnapped by? It wasn't Sunny, but Sunny saved him.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry. I need some YouTube reflection to know that.
Maybe we'll have to remember this by tomorrow.
Yes, I can look it up.
Whenever we edit or whenever we
record. Yeah, whatever.
Friday.
Yep.
Do you have anything else for?
I don't.
Oh, how cute was Violet?
Oh, she's adorable.
What are we going to do with him?
Yeah.
And they all shrug. It was like the cheesiest, cutest thing in the world.
It was. That needs more development too, though. I mean, it's adorable that she wants her back, but there's growing up reasons there why she shouldn't be back, so it needs to play out.
Yeah, but she's adorable.
She is adorable. And it was cute that Anna said, let's go ahead and get married, and Violet can be our flower girl with a basket of violets. That would be so cute.
Well, and they're Finn's favorite flower, and that's why.
Yeah. Right. So cute.
I hope that they can figure it out, though.
No, I hope they bring Hayden back and put him back together with Hayden.
Not after she lied this long.
I don't care. I still like that better than him with Anna. Personal opinion.
You're not allowed to have one, Amanda.
I am. I'm sorry. That's mine. I'm sticking to it.
I don't care. You're fine.
But no, I don't have anything else. So we'll have to see what tomorrow wraps up for us and go from there.
Yep, that sounds good. So we are going to pause because I'm not going to be around this weekend. I'm either going to watch it on my phone and we'll record sometime over the weekend, or you are going to wind up telling me what happens.
That works. Either one.
What happens. So.
All right.
We don't have to sign off.
I was going to say, we're not doing our ending now, right? So
no,
we're done.
I don't think we have to. All right. right, you ready?
I'm ready.
So it's part 2.
All right.
So we're only going to be talking about March 6th.
Yes.
Trina is breaking my heart, but Cam, I feel like this is the first time that we've actually heard him talk about his dad.
Yeah. But I was confused when he said that Elizabeth loved his dad. I thought that was just a one-night stand.
We went through this when we talked about her. She slept with him twice.
Right, but it wasn't a love affair.
I don't remember. We'll just have to do a 411 about it as per my notes down there.
Ah, perfect.
That says we really need to do a 411 about Zander because
it's been too
come
long.
back from the dead.
True. Cam, you suddenly got your dad back. Yeah, that'd be great.
Congratulations. I really don't like Trina's mom.
No, I thought she'd be better when she was sitting down talking to Elizabeth, because that's like, heart to heart or whatever. And she still sounded like she was blaming Taggert and just being a jerk.
Yeah, like there was no compassion or felt like she never even loved him. It was, like you said before,
and
we might not like our exes, but if they died, especially under gunfire, like we're going to care, we're going to cry, we're going to be devastated for our kids,
Right. And especially because that wasn't just a one-night stand. They were married.
Right.
So, I mean, not that you should be excited that any of your exes die, but you know what I mean. If it was a fling and you don't know them, then okay. But they were married and she just doesn't care that he's gone. That's awful.
Right. Or she's not surprised. Which, I mean, okay, I understand it. But you're a cop ex-wife.
Right.
I think you would still be shocked if he died.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a drug cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were married to Taggert.
I wish, but no.
That is the name of the episode. Amanda
All right.
was married to Taggert.
I wish that was true.
But the thing is, like, you can actually share, like, this isn't just us speculating. This is real life,
Right.
So, yeah.
Not a fan.
That's all that I have about Trina and Cam and all of that.
Yeah. We just have to see how it plays out.
Did you notice the water in the background when Jordan went to visit Liz?
The water?
You could hear the water. Remember how we just talked about that? How you couldn't hear the water anymore?
I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry.
But I was watching on my phone and listening through my earplugs, or my headphones. So maybe it was because of that, but I could have sworn that I heard like whoosh, whoosh.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. Sorry.
And I heard it again when she and Dr. Robinson, whose first name I wrote down. Patricia? Well, maybe I didn't.
I don't know. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
Did you notice that they kind of look alike though?
They do. They did a good job casting there.
No, I mean Jordan and his ex-wife.
Oh, no, I thought you meant Trina and her.
Look at them. They have very similar, like the structure of their faces, and they both have like the really long curly hair. And they're about the same height, kind of the same build.
Yeah, it was interesting that she knew exactly who Jordan was without any introduction.
Yeah. Did you ever meet your ex's partners?
No.
Okay. So that is typical then.
I mean, like regular police officers, sure, you meet all the guys that work there, but if they're doing undercover stuff, no, you're not hanging out because that would give you away. So.
Sure. True enough. Okay, so Molly's going to school to be a lawyer, and she only thinks she broke TJ's heart?
She wasn't as compassionate as I expected her to be either.
Mm-mm.
She was very matter of fact. Maybe it's because she was talking to Jordan, but I expected her to be more broken up and have some kind of remorse. Like maybe she could rethink things since it seemed so important to TJ. And when Jordan said, well, it's okay that you're not ready to get married right now. And she was like, no, I mean, never. No.
Right. Like just stab the mom of the guy that you say you love in the heart.
With the knife a little bit more there, Molly.
Right. I mean, did she think that he was just going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for at least telling me? After years, I'm so glad.
Mm-hmm. I would be so mad. That's a really long time.
I think he got kidnapped.
I think he did too.
That's my guess.
Yeah, it's not like him to not answer his mom.
No.
They have a good relationship, so I don't know.
Or he would have at least said, hey, I need some time. You're not going to hear from me. I'm turning my phone off for the day.
Exactly. Just so you know I'm alive. Yeah. Those texts are normal.
Correct. What do you got?
I put Maxie over Nina, which it's about time. I don't know how she hasn't quit yet. That was ridiculous.
I said I don't think Jax is going to overlook it because he really picked up on that, I think, this week. Yeah,
exactly. And Nina isn't so insensitive usually to Maxie. Like, she at least asks what's wrong, even if she can't really fix it. And this week, it was just all about Jax.
Well, she's all in love and everything now. She's flighty.
Well, she got over Valentine real quick.
Well, it's Jax. I mean.
But supposedly she was in love with him. So.
Okay. Brenda and Carly both went back and forth between Sunny and Jax. Sunny, Jax.
So Sunny and Jax are just magical. You can get over your.
Something about them.
Okay.
They make it easy to get over other guys.
I mean, I can see that, but I don't know if it's very realistic.
Probably not.
So, but yeah, I'll be interested to see if she finally quits and goes to be with Lucy.
I think that'd be great because I think that Lucy would empower her to just take it and run with it. And I know that Lucy can be chatter, but I really don't think she would get in Maxie's way.
No, and she's a good businesswoman. Once she saw all the stuff that Maxie could do for her, why wouldn't she let her run with it?
Exactly.
And then I had, Violet and Robert. They were so cute.
And Violet, Finn was like translating for her.
Yes, that was so cute.
It was. Otto the owl. And if you put glasses on him and squint his eyes, it looks just like your dad.
I want to know who drew those drawings, though, because if Violet can already draw that well, I'm so behind.
Yeah, they were definitely not kindergarten drawings. Not a typical kindergartner drawings.
Right.
But the girl who plays Violet's family is really artsy and everything, so maybe she can draw like that.
That would be amazing.
It would be.
I would be very jealous. So, but that was just cute.
Robert did not dig into Finn nearly as much as I thought he was going to, and he definitely was very genuine when he was like, dude, if you need to talk.
Yes, exactly. And I like that he kind of rolled his eyes when Anna came in at the end and was like, oh, everything's solved now. He was just kind of, I need to go make a phone call. I'm not really going to get in on this, but you're insane.
I feel like Peter setting up Liesel is going to hurt Maxie so much more than anything else that he did.
Yeah, but that's not surprising. He's ended up being even more of a jerk than we thought that he was.
I know. Which is such a shame because he did a lot of work to not be a jerk.
Yeah.
And the only thing left from Friday was Neil and Alexis.
Neil and Alexis. Yeah, they were stupid. I mean, I liked them together. They're a cute couple, and we've said for a while we're ready for Alexis to have a genuine love interest that's not involved in the mob or gonna break her heart or whatever. But if you were in New York for a trial to see if you could keep your license because you had been seen with this woman, would you stay at the opera with her and then go have coffee?
I think the usher was a spy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one that was like picking up on.
No, when she first asked about it, like when she first came in and said, oh, you and your husband are so cute, I thought she's just being friendly and they're just trying to add like a different depth to it. Because it was weird that all you saw was their two seats and they didn't have an actual theater to pan out on or whatever.
Right.
So she was just there to add more to it. But as she was watching them leave, that felt like she was watching them, not just saying goodbye.
I agree.
So, but even if there wasn't someone watching, would you really take that chance? Like, we're staying in the same hotel. Let's have coffee. Blah, blah, blah. No.
Right. And Neil's the one initiating it.
Mm-hmm. So when he loses his license, I don't want to hear him crying about it.
Nope.
That was all on him.
100%.
So.
Is there anything else?
No, that was really, it was an easy day. I mean, it was good because of the whole Obrecht getting arrested and stuff. I can't wait to see how that plays out. But I don't think anything was shocking or it wasn't like Friday cliffhangers or whatever.
No.
So.
I wonder if she's going to throw Nell under the bus.
I don't think so.
No.
Because one has nothing to do with the other.
That's true.
It's not going to help prove her innocence by talking about Nell.
No, but
maybe she'll blackmail Nell for some help.
Maybe. With her big fancy schmancy lawyer.
Yeah. But I don't see her ratting her out.
Maybe. It feels so weird only doing
I know.
one day. Because I'm like,
so
I'm looking at my notes from like the first week, like the first couple of days. And I'm like, no, we already talked about all this.
Yeah, we're good. So you're
reality check. I went first last week.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Your
Yeah.
birthday was the week before, and you went last because you talked all about your birthday.
Oh, well, this week's all about my birthday too, because this week was just an extenuation of birthday celebrations. I hadn't got to see Matt yet. So Thursday we hung out, we did family dinner again, and he brought me a Nintendo Switch. So
Aww.
yeah, so we can have more game time together, family time when he comes over and hangs out. And Madeline's super excited about beating me at another Mario Party because she's now addicted to them. So
That's so sweet, though, like that he put that much thought into it's
yes.
something for you guys to do together.
Yes, exactly.
Aww,
So he's sweet.
that is sweet.
So your reality check's more fun this week because you're off jet setting the world.
An hour behind in Nashville, yes. 8-hour drive that turned into, I think it was like about 10 hours. But it was a good drive. I mean, we stopped at a distillery that I can't talk about right this second. My husband doesn't listen to my show. What am I talking about? My husband's favorite bourbon is Bullet Bourbon. So we stopped off at the distillery and I bought him a bottle of something that I can't buy at home.
Oh, you should have picked one up for me for my brother.
You should have told me.
I didn't know you were stopping there. Your husband got him addicted at that last night at the races.
Well, get him started on regular Bullet and then let him get, because I don't want to spoil him with the stuff that you can only get.
True.
So,
True.
yeah. Buy him
right.
a bottle of Bullet whenever he is going.
All right.
Like,
all right.
Yeah.
Next birthday.
I mean, it's just been really nice. You know, it's awesome how technology is allowing us to be able to stay on track and being able to do this. And I was negotiating a deal during breakfast and standing in line at the Johnny Cash Museum. So,
oh my God.
But not like, it wasn't taking up all of my time.
Right.
It wasn't, we're fine tuning things right now. So it wasn't like down to the meat and potatoes. So it's not like, but like I'm able to get work done in line in Nashville.
That's so cool.
So it's cool. I love it.
Awesome.
And we've just been doing a little sightseeing, and it's nice because we don't really have to be anywhere right now. So I think it's weird for all of us that we stayed in bed until everybody here woke up before 7.
Oh my gosh.
I know, and you don't do that.
No.
But no, it's good. It's been good. I can't believe that this is our 99th episode.
I know.
Thursday's our 100th.
That's so crazy.
That's absolutely insane. And we're going to release the interview that we had with those 2 longtime GH friends that have gone to the Super Soap and Fan Club weekend. So that'll be fun. I don't know. It's like a really weird reality check. So.
All right.
Yep. This feels so weird.
It does.
We are not doing this very often.
No, we're not
I'm just sitting on the couch with you.
I know. I said that yesterday when I texted you to ask if you were okay, you got there safe. I was rolling off for bowling because I'm going to miss it tonight, taking her to her party. And Emily was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm texting Shannon. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, I miss her. And she was like, what do you mean you miss her? You just talked to her the other day. And I was like, no, I miss going to her house and sitting on her couch and having our 15 minutes of BS and then doing our podcast and being done. This is not the same.
Exactly. No, it's not. We definitely need, but it worked. And that's all that matters. So
yeah. And hopefully that'll be easy for JD to edit and we'll be all good. Oh, you get to do it.
I'm doing it.
Oh, all right. Well, then hopefully it'll be easy for you to edit.
It'll be fine.
All right. Well, go enjoy the rest of your downtime and I'm going to go watch Madeline rock climb.
Sounds good. Hopefully she doesn't break another bone.
Are we done then? Are we ready to sign off?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So have a good week. And week. Yeah. See, I don't even know where I'm at. Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.